with every lane.
It's a knife landing here as well, straight onto Alpha's position. It's not the Teo util we're going to see. It's a loosened grip on the gun in his hands. An opening pick for alexiiik, which is so key. Started slowly against Liquid, never really got going. But a big confidence booster as NAVI are now accelerating towards B.
Yeah, reaction made, crashies now noted, but Boaster holding on to Hookah, only momentarily. Still the advantage towards NAVI at the moment.
Oh, and great pressure from kaajak. Through the TP in support of crashies, now this double up looks to be potent. Ruxic traded out 1-for-1.
There's a spike.
Situation. Yeah, the spike's out in the open. Kajak's pinged it. He's given the information back to the rest of his team, and they should expect alexiiik to be making his way over from the A site. But it's too little, too late.
Chronicle needs to be careful of both players coming out of
Crowd here, most likely. No, okay. Just takes the fight dry, and they will win it.
A lot of the open engagement's going NAVI's way, but still the stall working out for FNATIC.
alexiiik looking to converge onto the site. Knife, gonna hit Boaster. Takes off the Astra utility, and with Alpha orbiting the edge of the smoke, alexiiik has buried his second. Moving into the site now, crashies in support, Boaster still hanging around, but it's crashies to try and do it all. Chronicle forced into another retake on his lonesome. And this time, NAVI look even more favoured.
I mean, two players are really low here. All it would take is one bullet to take them out.
A clean headshot from Chronicle. NAVI, you thought that the bonus round was a certainty, and just about, Hiro is able to slip back into the garden against his former teammate. Wants to take that first contact as soon as the spike is met. And that'll be the information through the horn to just confirm that Chronicle is laying idle. Trying to get active, looking for a fight. Hiro the first that he finds and cutting off. He has to know about the elbow.
Slowly making its way.
You're expecting the showstopper as well.
Ah, but it's been taken offline, and Alpha as well gets a kill. It's still even though, in terms of the player count, that spike can go down.
Shao sending the Nightfall towards spawn. It's only going to connect on 2 FNATIC players, but all 3 are here and present.
Having to retake with an op is not ideal. The good thing is those crashies almost has a full build, but clearing Shao in the corner is a problem. Still, with this Viper's put up, you think that NAVI have the advantage, but just seen a Ruxic, and now it has to be the young man who's been good for a clutch before.
And alexiiik both investing. This was such a nice use of the drone there. The suppression from Alpha. Ruxic getting caught on the edge of the pit is horrendous.
It's not even that though, it's something you want to try and get close to. Kaajak looking towards Showers. Oh, the flash denies him a chance at the engagement. Kajak's classic instead works out. But he's got to be careful of the next swing, and it goes NAVI's way.
Chronicle still orbiting in the pit though, about to get pushed from both sides, or so you'd think. The spike's still waiting to go in.
Shao has no utility to clear the pit either, so this is a real problem. As FNATIC try to make their entry back towards site. And look at Alpha, so close to heaven. And Ruxic needs to be careful. This could go back towards FNATIC. Still playing around his smoke, and that should dissipate at any moment in time.
Just replenished it, but yeah, now has to force the TP out. Alpha clipping at the heels, can't find it. Still Chronicle alive in this pit.
Still not had his chance, but now knows that the fade should be close. Alpha has got Hiro as well. It's a stalemate between the two, and the ultimate's still being invested by FNATIC.
Oh, he held the steps though. Chron now has a chance.
Yeah, getting close. In the pocket is Shao, and it's Chron to win it out. Still not on the spike, still not getting defused, but finally they'll have their chance now. As Angel tries to make his way through, he won't even get it though, as that spike's already defused.
Against the team with the highest post-plant win percentage in the league. Now sure, the sample size isn't the greatest. NAVI have struggled to get into these positions, but it's just how static they are.
Once NAVI look to go back to more of a default round, Ruxic the one holding on towards long, and he has an op as well.
Catches out kaajak, and the response from FNATIC is to just sit and wait with bated breath. Alpha's ult being in play does make you wonder, is there some kind of a set piece they've got cooked up, but it's all looking a little reactive here. NAVI making the first move towards A.
through, but Crunch still gets away with a kill onto his opposite number. And that one's done magic work. It's played in Cron, and it's a brilliant play. He's down to 1 HP though, so he's put on notice. And FNATIC trying to get in to support. Now alexiiik stuck at backside. Him, Celtic. Yeah, I really like this. And the players getting into position as well. And Cron once again getting the entry pick on the A site. But Ruxic up close, waiting for the utility to fade so he can get his chance at the engagement, and he'll win out and continues forward, charges forward. Doesn't get the next one, but kaajak's still on the hunt.
Huge positioning for him here. Angel is considering it.
Has caught him out, unlucky for the young duelist, but not unlucky for NAVI. Well thought out, well planned out.
Yeah, too suppressed, so NAVI should begin to scale now.
Yeah, but it's whether they clear Cron in this corner. They now know the null command committed, and it's alexiiik actually that gets the real difference maker. They can easily pick up Angel if needed, and that's exactly what's going to happen. There's only 2 players for FNATIC left. It's crashies. Well, actually, it's just kaajak, and he's going to opt to save that op.
Yeah, this kajak's up a certain creek without a paddle. He's not going to be giving it a go. The op will remain saved. But a brilliant execution from NAVI. You saw the combo utility drop into lamps as well. Caught out Boaster with a seize nade. Now they're on the hunt because money has not been an issue for the side so far. To see if he can return it.
This would be big if Hiro can win out the engagement. Does on the first, but does he know about the second? He must have held the sets. Doesn't quite capitalise though. And now kaajak at the same time tries to respond with his showstopper, and both miss from either side.
And neither of the duelists from East able to connect. Cron in the corner, we've seen this before.
Yes, we have, and he's still not cleared. As the players come out, FNATIC demolish them. And a spike lost in no man's land. Time so low. NAVI need to get a move on very quickly. Yeah. It's going to have to just come down to engagements. They're not going to be able to get that spike down. If they can manage to push this advantage, moving on to the defense to 4 rounds, you're absolutely laughing. But NAVI have just went straight into Cron's pit. And it's been a trade out. They've got rid of the ultimate NAVI. kaajak, one of his own, but I mean, keeping NAVI honest are FNATIC.
And Ruxic continuing this movement forwards. TP top truck. Tries to dink through the wall on crashies. It will be a 3-on-3, but NAVI have their pit. Oh, and they found Boaster.
Massive pick. And still initiation util to get back in here for the 2 remaining players.
It's just the stun now.
Yeah, it's gone. Very quickly just to gain that backside control. Feels like FNATIC have been wasteful getting back in here. And with time ticking away, you can't help but feel that this will be a NAVI round, and they will get their 8-4 half right here, right now.
alexiiik still trying to fight the front line here with Chronicle cornered. He's looking to cut him out, and it's a brilliantly played. Ruxic is low HP though, so has to walk with an air of caution. Angel on the other side throws his knife to the corner and reveals the long side of the push, but it's Hookah he needs to be concerned of. The peak slightly betrays him, but Boaster takes the timing and there's no one else to show face. crashies has been caught in the corner. kaajak the same, but clutching it out. Shao getting one back, and that's the spike drop towards Sand.
Yeah, how do you even get round with the time pressure as well?
Ruxic didn't have to do too much there, but wanted to stop the players pushing back up. It's between Hiro and Shao now to stop FNATIC recovering things. Time is so low, it's going to come. Fade was his most played agent, but seen a lot of Sova as of late.
Of course, the player's just walking into this judge. Yeah, this is easy.
I mean, he's going for it.
Seems to be the case. Alpha's going to walk straight into him. And here it is. Second shotgun,
And it's zone flawless to boot. And with the round kept so clean, I mean, he still had 150 HP after killing 4 players. Those steps trailing away in market. Chronicle has reconfirmed that NAVI
still slow rolling this.
Hitting the 20-second mark, and only then do FNATIC break the neck of the site. With Angel hanging around in the smoke with it, it's a hell of a shot from Boaster. Everyone on FNATIC needs to find the mark, but it's just him right now. 3-on-3 situation, all of a sudden Navi no longer favoured.
Not at all, and Hero's the next one to get the kill.
But looking at the player positions, they are stuck on the site. crashies playing from the pocket. The smoke's still in play. Alpha left to his own devices between the two of them. Can they take down 3? The clear on crashies should be expected. The spam already starting to come through, but Alpha rears his head to help, horn in hand, but crashies just wants the jump.
Angel's got nothing because he got flashed out. And now FNATIC start to make their move onto the A site.
Boaster calling a slow round, but it worked out for them in the previous. Chronicle now with the opening pick. And NAVI forced all the way back. The gap's filled by the salvos. The nade a little late to deny the spike plant. Man advantage for FNATIC in post.
Oh, really nice clear through lamps right now. A little bit of delay, but it's Alexiiik who's managed to find crashies.
FNATIC yet to lose a post plant on this map so far. But this might be one of the best opportunities NAVI get. The stun slightly missing, Shao sidestepping, but FNATIC finding the jewels. And with that, Hiro is the last player left up against his former club. And it looks like his number is up. And in terms of showing any kind of strat rounds, they'll be without his services here as FNATIC are creating a short pressure again as they have executed here for the last few.
Look at Cron this time, he's moved even further towards B long, and as FNATIC just moved their way in towards the A site. kaajak making that space, and well, Angel holding on towards Shao. Ruxic tries to get a bit cheeky, moving into his own smoke, but kaajak had taken that space, and FNATIC have the option to go B if they want, but need to be careful because Hero's sitting in the TP.
Yeah, he is. This is a very interesting position that he's taken up. Looks like they are just going to double down and commit to the site itself, though, which means that the rotation time is that little bit longer for Hiro, and it shouldn't even be considered at this point. Chronicle by FNATIC in recent rounds.
Oh, well, somehow Ruxic's found kaajak there. Shao maybe feeling a bit stuck. Ruxic's going for an aggressive TP. A crossfire established, sure. But he's just gone for it.
Flashback onto the angle. Does pick up the kill, but Alfajer a trade. An equivalent exchange. He's trying to look over the top of the smoke, but can't quite thread the needle.
And that's upgrades that NAVI will go and collect. So this round now put into the realms of possibility for the defense. FNATIC still stick around.
30 seconds
Want to
left.
re-hit this part of the map as Ruxic is going to use the From the Shadows into A heaven and has been revealed in the process. Cosmic Divide dropped on site, crashies picking up the first.
Yeah, but Angel in Garden, he has a chance to catch Alfajer and does.
But the plant is going to be safely now behind the wall from Boaster. Showstopper in from alexiiik, no's denied it.
And with that was needed, it's the fact that they go for this long play. And NAVI just catch them off guard twice. Sure, the first one's a spam, but ability to try and escape from this is going to be extremely hard.
With no TPs either, so yeah, he has to just fight this one forwards into the empty gap, no man's land. Quite literally, as FNATIC have still not hit the site. The null command is so well timed, a nightfall of their own from NAVI, everything invested to turn the 12th round, and only 12 seconds or less to get the spike in. Angel and Shao, the old-timer duo, rolling back the years against FNATIC to finish it here. Deny the plant, you win the round, and Boaster can't stick it. NAVI aren't going to be able to stall them out for very long here with just Shao playing off-site.
And all of NAVI ready to go. And also on top of that, let's look at Alexiiik on that late flank just before this execute comes in.
It's Boaster at the forefront right now, though. Alpha in support. Ruxic has the first, and alexiiik moving inwards. Satchel peek to Cron, but can't quite close the distance in time. NAVI down 2 players to 4, but if you can find kills like that untraded, maybe there would have been a chance. alexiiik now needs a 2v1.
Yeah, and spike planted towards CT. It looked good, but it just misses out. crashies holding the cross.
Boaster down to 7. Things towards A. FNATIC in the past always been so good at this split through showers. The drone will tag alexiiik, but not before he's drawn first blood. And Angel, throwing himself into the flames, will fall to Boaster.
He will.
What was he up to there?
He's been very... his decision-making has always been to try and hold on towards Shills himself, but Hero trying to hold on towards Lamb nearly has his light put out.
FNATIC closing the distance brilliantly, and here is that Viper's Pit, encircled all the way to the back of sight, and now NAVI with numbers. Alfajer restoring order. 2 players falling at his hands.
Spike planted.
And alexiiik still trying to recover things with the op is the next to get laid waste by Alpha.
Ammunition.
One more to go, it's Ruxic. At the very least, he might have the element of surprise. It's this judge again.
Surely not, right?
Think so. And you'd be damned. An op TP through showers, but one less player on the B site means that kaajak on the prowl will be looking for his opener. Can't collect it, but Cron, through the reveal on site by crashies, is set up perfectly.
I mean, the Armageddon forcing players towards elbow as well. And now NAVI have a different approach to the retake.
You are divided.
FNATIC still just not happy to rely and be resigned to the site. They have to fight elbow and they take it. Chronicle and crashies, leaving just the pair of youngsters to try and undo what's been set against them. Hero begins it, but alexiiik can't finish it. Not in this 3 versus 1 stacked against him. The nade drops into elbow, even more utility invested towards the A site to just chip away at Cron. See if they can bait the molly out of his hands, but he is not bitten for it.
Yeah, remember every single time on this defense he would find a corner in which to hold, and he doesn't quite get the second. crashies, can't control it whatsoever, and Angel with the double. NAVI with the pivot, and on towards the B site they go with FNATIC stand strong, ready to go! It's kaajak! Knocks them down!
Return to sender, still a nade for him to use here, and Angel is low with the spike.
And that's the problem, right? kaajak escapes, him and Boaster holding through, CT not wanting to give the next pick to FNATIC, but Angel does, and time becomes a real issue. That spike needs to go down.
Hiro has to hop up on the ledge to grab it, so he's looking for the fight.
Yeah, here we go. Through he goes, changes. In the corner is Shao. Does he get cleared?
Well, kaajak is going to be stunned and spammed by his own teammate Salvo, but it's a helpless task in the end out on site. No trade. Boaster late from showers into the 50-50. He can't collect the right corner. With alexiiik finding that, it feels as if we are doomed to repeat. Unless Alpha and crashies can combine against 5, with Angel already starting to close the distance.
Yeah, but is he going to give away another pick to FNATIC, or is he going to be keeping up with his fragging capabilities? It's going to be the latter.
It absolutely is. Oh, a little overinvestment of the knife, perhaps, to just confirm that crashies was there, and they'll know it now. Second check by the Horn. Back to the attack side, and some early hookah control.
Concealment.
kaajak, that's a big
This
end.
round as well, heavily relied on Hiro staying alive on the opposite extremity. Nice knife timing there from Angel.
Yeah, and not only that, look at Ruxic's position in hookah. He's still not been identified. That's going to be an issue if someone just walks into his line of sight, but it's long where the majority of the push comes from, and FNATIC deals with it.
Long play reinforced, and NAVI can't get the jump on FNATIC in this first round of OT yet again. Ruxic has the paranoia. It would be effective if he sent it Garden Woods.
Oh, he sent it towards the side. That's an issue.
Down B.
And now a 1 versus 5, which he needs to clutch up. But
Building through these rounds brilliantly. Strong start from kaajak. And Boaster just doing his job backside with the supportive util. He's one of those guys who has...
there is crossfire on the initial part of the choke with Crash.
Cron not looking.
Shao towards Showers. That's a big kill from Angel, and that's more pressure on the push from FNATIC.
Yeah, that has to be the reaction. Fake TP from Ruxic. on towards Showers, but FNATIC fighting the site instead. alexiiik 10 toes down from the corner. He has to stave them off if NAVI are to survive. A couple of kills might just be enough, but the rest must do their job.
Yeah, remember, still glass cannon up from heaven. Does Ruxic realise this?
And we've got Angel approaching late as well. Into short, so Ruxic's job. Oh, the flash has betrayed him! Just as much as we talked it up, that was the chance for Ruxic to strike. Hasn't spotted the cross from Boaster. The dagger hovering above their shoulder blade.
Being quick to now move on the A site where that Vice setup is.
It's not only is it Angel dead first, it's both of their initiators elsewhere, so getting in past this Vice util is a torrid task. FNATIC finding a couple, alexiiik dashed the wall, finally NAVI are in with their feet planted and the spike as well.
Yeah, and look at the utility set up already by the Cypher of Hero. FNATIC need to be careful when moving back in, but 2 players to the good. All they need to do is trade out to a finish.
If Ruxic decides to fight towards heaven, he is going to get a 1 versus 1, but the dart has revealed Hero's position, and as much as his trap will do the same, you're asking
Instead,
too much.
Pexa is fully loaded at the minute.
Both players with TPs getting suppressed, so no way out.
Down mid.
This is becoming a real issue as NAVI continue their assault through and towards market. But FNATIC can't buy themselves out. Kajaks ready to walk right out.
Although FNATIC can remain resolute in positioning, but there is the flash. It's Cron
Down mid.
that's going to nip it in the bud first, and with the spike lost, both sides on either side of this smoke.
Yeah, NAVI managing to break down. What was the crossfire? Alpha chasing them down, and Hero left in a 1 versus 1.
Everything from Chronicle.
And realistically, you want to use that ultimate in post.
Might even be able to catch the TP, but no, Kai, it's a stunted start.
Yeah, and at the same time, NAVI have made the quick pivot on towards B. Hero is gaining a lot of space through main, and they're still to identify, hey, is this B site open as Ruxic is still stuck in Boathouse?
But has got the plant in now, and FNATIC still not yet taking up the option to flood. They've been stopped at the gates by Hero.
Yeah, and NAVI very late to this, but I mean, at the same time, FNATIC are slow on their uptake on the retake.
It's like both teams are playing from the barriers yet again. As kaajak played in by the util, forced to respect the dart on the other side, but none shown to his Elder as Angel is removed from the server very quickly. 4 on 3, FNATIC now favoured, but time playing against them on the defence of all things. Smoke placed in their face with Shao removed from main. Things start to get a little better, but Ruxic still yet to be claimed. Time is low. They go all the way down to the wire. TP to support the B play.
I mean, there's going to be no tour de force anymore.
Great use of the null command to just bustle their way into B, and alexiiik moving through FNATIC at pace. Slicing them in half. Alpha gets 1 from the classic of all guns, and Cron back with 2. All of a sudden, there's a round to be had.
Yeah, and both players have rifles.
Oh, Ruxic's been spotted on the edge of the smoke. Not like this again. Omen v Omen. He's given up the site, but Boaster can cover the spike and work on the defuse.
Oh, he's just going to stick this.
Across the halfway point already.
way.
Ruxic holding his nerve, jumping in. Squad is forced to drop back to short, as NAVI are ready to make a move on A, and he gets caught by Ruxic.
Yep. Well, at the same time though, NAVI activate the wall, distract him. FNATIC.
Still
Look
going.
at the space. He's got another.
And there's a player revealed on site. Ruxic trying to close the net. Chronicle to fight the good fight, and he certainly can. 2 more. Still might not be enough.
Yeah, and continued delay here
Spike planted.
as NAVI look to reinforce that site. Door dropped. There's a trap on the other side, and FNATIC will feel that they have to come out of heaven.
Alpha was just searching for it. crashies looking to set up a reveal perhaps for Alpha to find a shot. I think the suppression might just have caught him there, and Angel has finished things.
Yeah, it's probably looking at another save, yet trying to get the op back, which the momentum at the moment It's something that Navi seems to be very good at. I tell you, a little off angle. Navi want him to walk into their position.
Has no TP either, but you're just waiting for that util. Cleared out, perfectly timed from kaajak. And from feast or famine, finally he feeds.
My blind is dead.
Twice the numbers for FNATIC and a wall in the face of NAVI.
Stalled out, Cron looks lax when it comes to the mid control. Alpha pushed to the corner. Navi tried to clear him out, successful in doing so. And well, kaajak has control of A main. As Navi can try to push towards heaven. Is it to be advised? Certainly not! As FNATIC deal with any push coming their way. Spike on the ground and a round to be recollected, retried, I don't know. Navi left scratching their head as everything's gone wrong, and kaajak wants to make sure he knows exactly where the last remaining player is. On to a deep line and get crashes his ultimate. That is going to be the null commando. Alpha still wanting another go at it, and this time successful.
alexiiik though flooding through the smoke. Alpha and Heaven, a match made in heaven, quite literally. As he's already found two. Plant now coming in, FNATIC setting up the retake, Steel Guard and Hunter's Fury both available.
Still though, that spike not being committed just yet, and you know that FNATIC are waiting for that notification to hit the go button. kaajak though denies Ruxic his life.
The ult's now coming back in, landing on Angel, his life removed, and Hero sussed out of the situation. No spike, no hope. Angel was looking for the knife timing to stop the retake, but placed it a little early.
From Bind, with the way that Navi were able to get an early lead, but FNATIC coming back. We'll see if Navi this time can make good of it and get it over the line, but just after a short break. Angel needs to be careful, put under pressure. Ruxic traded out quite evenly at the minute. I don't know if that Omen will probably be a big loss for Navi if they do try and attempt a retake, but Angel reinvestigating. The ghost not really hitting, finally it does, and it will take out Alpha.
Very committed position from him, especially with Boaster closing things up from main. FNATIC looking to make it back-to-back pistols, but it's a 3-on-3 situation. Navi fully retaking from short.
That is. The Arc Crow's not going off, but Chronicle's Ghost is. 2 versus 2, and Boaster and Cron have a crossfire which they can work with. Boaster was wondering about a retake coming, or a plate flank. Instead, no, it doesn't work out. Cron's Ghost certainly has been down to a 1 versus 1. Shao solo, it would take one bullet from the captain, from the IGL, and he's dancing around with them.
Brilliant.
It's unbelievable, and he's got
The question is, who's taking contact here? You'd think it would be Angel.
You would think that, but it's not going to be the case. The paranoia goes out. At least Ruxic's able to win that initial duel, but Angel's fully blind, and Boaster winning out. Make their opponents sweat, and Navi have next to no information at the end of the day. Hero trying to take the next engagement, and it's just Boaster here.
Happy to take that late positioning. Not yet scaling into spawn. In fact, he'll TP back and force Hero to clear this, but Alpha lazily walking into the line means that Shao punishes 10 seconds.
Yeah, alexiiik now trying to hold on to backside so he can deny the spike plan if it's to be attempted. But in the smoke, does so! I don't think there's enough time here!
There isn't. Oh, what? Wait, no! Second time they deny a FNATIC bonus in this map.
It's a big one. Advantage regained by Navi. Coming out of that. Damage done in the economy. Still stay in that.
Almost 3 players and all the Sentinel utility. A last-ditch attempt from FNATIC. The type of Valorant we've come to know from them in recent times. This to stop 10.
Still though, still 8. Still FNATIC, stuck outside in main. Yeah, kaajak gets the entry, but alexiiik, I mean, ready to come in through CT with the blade.
What?
He's not hit the player in front of him. He's worked out though. And Hero, well, he's trying to spam crashes. Aggressive play though, and Cron is looking for the lineup instead.
And the timing is key as well. Boaster mid-TP, flashed out behind them, sprays for one but can't transfer to take two. kaajak in the back lines, able to restore order somewhat and open up the A play with crashies supporting. And Alpha from top middle. FNATIC have done all that was required up until this point, but it's a familiar face that could still find yet another of the miracles we've come to expect from him.
Cage in the back pocket, that's a way to get onto site, but it's whether FNATIC gives him the 1v1s, gives him the engagements that we know he can win.
crashies playing late from short with the ult if needed.
Cage triggered.
kaajak, the contact, the cage is opened. Hiro on top of Gen, drops down. He's been hurt. Time pressure becoming a factor as crashies has repositioned with the dart. There's just so much to try to go down in middle.
Alexiiik wants to take that forward line. He's getting shot at and unfortunately not collect.
Goes Arch, and it's kaajak walking back. Only hits him for half and has no dash.
Yeah. Trying to walk out. Angel though actually gets the player behind Boaster. And the engagement's through mid. Go FNATIC's way. So there's a chance, or not a chance, a decision. Do we just hit straight in towards B? Shao ready to support Ruxic as that both teams use their intel darts, but FNATIC still taking their time trying to get out.
Ruxic looks to try and command the space. Shao has to fill in behind. Alpha finding his first. They're in the close corner as the Shao commits to the spam. It's a 1v1.
Needs to reload.
Wonder Kid versus Wonder Kid. Spike tapped, Alpha in position!
Actually, out from logs. He was going to try and take the next engagement, but waits for it to come to him instead.
Spotted Boaster already, setting up the rest of his team.
Seen the gun barrel. He's waiting for the chance, the opportunity to use this paranoia. He takes it, out he goes, but can't quite get kaajak. Lich keeps it somewhat in FNATIC's favour, but NAVI are sending this one back, taking the advantage with Spike down. What can kaajak really give us? Not
First
much.
wave of aggression, not if kaajak TP's past it.
And does so. Beats the players but can't win the duel. Alpha at least finding that trade is the ultimate fire-off from both sides.
Yeah. And that's why Angel was playing retake. The null command comes in, and FNATIC have to pause for just a moment, and there's little time left.
They need to be careful. Crashies, though, is the contingency. It's a late play towards the B side. Boaster first on it. Spike down in mid, and it's all falling apart. Alfajer with 20 seconds left. That's too far out of his boathouse. And it looks to be NAVI, the first to fight. Maybe this is the secret weapon.
No,
he's been cracking the...
It's the Navera. He's ready to go.
Well, it seems to be the case. Alexiiik is as well. It's he'll beat Alpha out in an up versus up duel.
And maybe that's all you need.
Seems to be
like
the case.
A Pokemon trainer. Go, Alexiiik, into B main, and there's the first.
Oh, he's been good for it. FNATIC, though, need to be good on this site hit as NAVI begin their re-clear through mid.
Who's next?
It seems if this execute is going to come through.
Angel throws a flash to just slow things down a little bit.
I mean, that's what he's good for, right?
Yeah, we saw the Thorns go into stairs as well to stop the flood from the defenders, so it's a bit of a stalemate. Alexiiik trying to fight backside, blades out, gets the burst, nails the shot. Oh, Alexiiik! Into the right click.
Collection of NAVI players here, plus 4 on the site, ready to fight.
But it's only as long as that one-way stays up. Alexiiik hitting the heights immediately, and Ruxic not too far behind. This reaction from the defense has been fantastic so far, with crashies trying to fight through his own almost exactly the same, and it's this regression to the Sage, which we're seeing teams...
On an island is Ruxic, and the Spike's heading over here too.
Using the one-way to potentially drop back and couple up with Hiro, but it's Alexiiik instead. Still playing top gen at the time, finding the kill on B, and Ruxic doing his job, holding up the B end of the bargain. Surely not. Chronicle is down to amount of HP, which is going to go up from the heal, but that's 3 fallen.
Works as a look. I mean, catches the first engagement, but look at Shao. He's so far forward. And NAVI need to be careful. A-site giving up, playing for the retake, as Boaster still tries to wreck that mid setup, but he gives up his life for it.
And now heading back into the retake for NAVI. In terms of the util, not all too much, but you have to be thinking about Shao's wall and how exactly that can help the retake.
Yeah, I mean, Angel got his info dart up not so long ago, and well, FNATIC are just getting completely dealt with. Crashies is coming in for a late flank, but there's 2 walls, one of which is his own team's. It's 5 in a row, and FNATIC have got absolutely zero answer.
And so in this, but for NAVI, it's an absolute blessing. Hero NAVI towards A. Mid setup still not dealt with by FNATIC. A lot of the simple stuff getting overlooked at the moment.
Hey, listen, it's just as simple as that. It seems every player on a NAVI screen has been completely shot out. And even an investment of the lockdown. They know NAVI, if they can get this one over the line, it's going to be as easy as that. Ruxic into position, Crashies has got a time upon him. Yeah.
Oh.
And it will be a knife to end out. All out of answers.
To start getting onto the positives, there are ults to spend in this round, and that will get kaajak up and running in round 7. And maybe that's just where it starts. Playing from top side, Angel does respond, returning with 1, and Ruxic still roaming around the B space as you expect him to do.
Oh, but that's pit dropped. FNATIC should now know he's on the move.
Oh, and they managed to catch him in transition as well. kaajak with another, and things starting to come up good for FNATIC finally. Alexiiik hears the drop into mid from crashies, but not able to equally respond to it with the blades. But just now, he finally gets his first time starting to tick away, and that's where Angel needs to get on the spike. Alexiiik the distraction, spots the next target, but kaajak is there. And having finally met themselves with some resistance, just a bit.
Yeah, I mean, FNATIC will need the energy of their fans as they get their first chance to celebrate a round. And this third one. That ultimate's a big conversation point as kaajak tries the same point of entry once again. But Ruxic's just spammed out and caught kaajak dropping down. And well, it is going to end up 4 versus 4.
Chronicle still running through this defense though, up on top of his own wall with a boost in the corner, safe plant, or so you could say. He's stuck in the corner.
And managed to be cleared. Still though, we still stay all even, and if we really want to, Alfajer can use that lockdown, which he does.
Okay, but that's just enough time for Ruxic to stick this. kaajak needs to get on the angle, it's crashies instead, and he just about grabs it. Saves them right at the death. Hero should be able to follow this up, but I say should with bated breath. Relays information back as the drone makes its way out through the snow pile.
kaajak getting that deep line towards Snowman. Now the spike finally being attempted to go down, but Cron once again playing off his Sage wall.
Yeah, this is really nice. Cron, such a capable flex player, but Sage on this map for him is always had its nuance, trying to gain that extra margin of advantage, but no pick taken, the slow still to bring this one down to a snail's pace.
I mean, shots need to be perfect from NAVI, because how do you get by kajak's up?
Grinding the defense down to a halt. Yeah. Shao has his own wall here to recontest.
Oh, okay. Somewhat worked out in NAVI's favour. That's 2 to them.
2 kills picked up. alexiiik over the top. Defuse being worked on by Shao. And NAVI getting it all done. The second layer in mid collapses.
It's actually been seen. alexiiik's up, not hitting.
Oh, but it is now.
And NAVI got his ulti anymore.
But a Guardian collected. Crashies the one that takes the hit.
maybe playing for his ultimate late into the round. There's also that Viper's Pit for Boaster, and he's able to try and clear out B. That snakebite might be enough.
Molly blanket coverage and kaajak opening up the site, carving it to FNATIC's advantage. And NAVI now will be looking at the save. alexiiik's op was what began proceedings, as he's managed to best kaajak throughout this series so far. Needs to be a little careful here though. kaajak going +4 in the green against his regional rival last time
as well. NAVI start to get a better picture of how this round looks. Body's now starting to move over. That spike though, you imagine, will go down fairly uncontested, and that will be the case.
Yeah, 5v5 retake situation. Again, Shao's wall and the res if needed.
Still the advantage in terms of guns as well. And well, numbers now as kaajak made his entry into this one. Still though, there's always a chance, and it seems to be the case. As the last couple of picks somewhat got close, but as NAVI keep moving through this round, there's bodies hemorrhaging left, right and centre. A 1 versus 2 and Ruxic need to be careful. Boaster getting caught on that flank in a big 1 versus 1 against Ruxic, but they don't clear hiro and Chronicle caught out.
Second round in a row player from top screen, but kaajak still looking to fight this one forwards towards screen.
Alexiiik takes his time in through Boaster's orb, and now with the spike down, NAVI are 2 players to the good.
You should run.
Both lockdowns coming in incredibly deep that we see invested from hiro, as he was hoping that that would stop crashies from getting the ult in and denying some of that deep positioning.
Oh, the timing from kaajak.
What?
It seemed good, but still the trade out even better. It's all about delay now, and FNATIC winning out the post plan.
Alpha has the first, and here's the ult to fall back on.
Well, Hunter's Fury ripping off here. Alfajer still playing within the site. All 3 bolts gone, but that pit down. Alpha just needs to take him off the spike and done so. The pit down and crashes. These two are ready to go for another boxing round. Hiro caught out, and the players of FNATIC on the hunt.
It's kaajak trying to lead the charge right after. So much praise sung his way. Can he back it up in the server? It's not to be. Bittersweet as Chronicle will collect 2 off the back of it, and the FNATIC aggression does not falter towards A, but the B site is where Alpha has to contain.
Yeah, haven't been able to deny a spike plan, but Alpha needs to be careful he doesn't give away a freebie to NAVI. Instead, crashies does.
And shifts in the night, heading Snowman. 2 NAVI players backed up, now Alpha's position revealed, and the Sharks encircle him, trying to get one. He's managed to do it somehow.
On the spike.
And it's a 2v1 with alexiiik required to be the hero again. No updraft, no dash. It's hack and slash against the wall, and he can't get it in time.
The fleet having to fight back from it. Cron, lovely shots.
One enemy remaining.
Now start to wonder that by the time we reach that first rifle round, FNATIC's bonus.
The guy made Lego, bro.
For confidence, especially a wall which cuts across the rafter position as well. Not the standard that you would see as the Stingers getting close range and do what they do best.
Yeah, already the first one gone, and it is Chronicle, which is a big loss. Delay no longer there for the defense, but Spike still not committed here, and that's allowed FNATIC to get into position.
Tip of the spear blunted, alexiiik gone. Ruxic trying to follow it up, and it's Alpha yet again. 4v3, FNATIC poised.
Yeah, well, that spike will go down in the meantime. You look at the utility to come back in. There is that reveal for crashies.
And you're waiting for Angel to get his back, but still 6 seconds playing up close.
Yeah, there is a heal on Shao. Should anyone take an engagement and lose a big bunch of health here? Dart falls up, but so does Angel. This force does not look good at all!
And now, it's crashies trying to stake his own claim. Hiro lost as the Sentinel player. Makes NAVI feel ever frail.
Yeah, screamer of a shot. alexiiik is the only one in mid though, so he needs to be careful. Alpha getting a notification that NAVI have made their way on towards site before that spike plant attempted. And alexiiik still looking for more.
Shot's not quite landing on the first bullet. Hunter's Fury to try and dig him out from position as he remains entrenched. alexiiik mowing his way forwards, but met with resistance.
Yeah, a little bit of delay, trying to work out in Navi's favour, but Ruxic's so low, Navi need to hold on.
Still aggressive in post, and with the numbers now stacked against them and Alpha online with the lockdown, would there be enough time to invest it? FNATIC thinking better of the situation. The dash across cuts off. alexiiik, the lifeblood, the support
7
is
rounds in a row so far for FNATIC. Navi look to try and put a stop to it. The odds are that you would expect Navi don't have the capabilities to do it in this round, but there's always a chance, especially after the entry that they got.
It's in this phase of the round as well where Navi struggled with their direction a little bit. Ruxic's been spotted, they are caught.
Literally denying information anymore. Angel trying to look for more, and Navi finding it. That spike can go down comfortably. 2 players to the good are Navi.
Spike planted.
Ron still has the wall, but crashies needs to clear close. He's gonna catch alexiiik. Now that is a problem. Pit in play, but not the be-all and end-all.
Yeah, and no drone to clear the pit. There is the dart, but with that lockdown being invested, where does FNATIC go?
This is a statement of intent from Navi. 2 ults to confirm they will not lose the round when they need it so desperately. Still time to play with. Crashies searching with this dart and gets the timing on the first, but still the pit remains resolute and his chances are gone.
It gets worse and worse. FNATIC were going into troubled waters themselves, and kaajak maybe a little too eager to take that next fight. Now you've got to be looking at Boaster top side.
Did a good job being stalwart and holding off the push here before, but NAVI have an affiliation with Site B. It's a little too easy right now for them getting in the door. And from this post plant, 5v2, the odds stacked further against FNATIC's favour.
There's a chance here that both players decide to save up. Don't want to try and go against this. Well, at the same time, Navi don't want to let them.
That's the expectation. Alpha able to catch Hero though. The problem is he's stuck in this mid spot by the blue box so long as he's able to frag his way out of it, and that seems to be the case. 3 already. But alexiiik the long way round.
He's been looking for this angle, and he'll get it. As Alfajer is here, and he also has the lockdown to delay.
Head spotted by Cron through the gap. Under the stairs, sent to the cupboard. Navi packed up in this round. Still 2 players towards B though. Chance for the spike to go in, but Shao wants that advantage, something which Navi were without on a lot of rounds.
I mean, this next engagement even more important. Alpha wins it.
Alpha headshot onto alexiiik, but still in play. Res available for Shao to try and find, but there's no one that he can really look to pick up on their feet. No new lease. FNATIC are set up to defend a B push. And only through one avenue. As it stands, Hero is late to the party in middle.
Yeah, and if he goes that way, 2 players lie in wait. FNATIC happy to concede a plan. Realistically, nobody really trying to deny it. There is utility to delay, but overall, it's all about the numbers game for the defense.
Lockdown for Alpha, Hunter's Fury for crashies. Angel has a counter, but that brings him out of play. You're seeing it invested from crashies immediately. 2 tags, not 2 kills. Further delay from FNATIC, time running out, but Navi finally get the spike in.
Yeah, the molly just missed. Ruxic though gets the equalizer.
Peeking out, Ruxic another double kill, and Angel on the off. kaajak one of his own. Res available on both sides, but it's Shao that'll bring alexiiik back into the fray.
Yeah, they know this round is important. And there's no more ultimates realistically for FNATIC apart from that res.
And they're gonna get it. Boaster back on his feet. And in terms of that utility, an orb for them to maybe use to cover the spike plant. Into a lineup, Boaster goes. The molly coming in from the skies. But Navi have Ruxic coming in from the... Little pressure has been placed towards B, where kaajak remains resolute with this op on the line as you expect him to.
It's all about how Navi Still slow roll through 8. Trying to work their way around the pit. Alpha put on notice though, with that alarm bot being triggered.
And now that second layer in mid. It's not just one lurk, it's two. And the reason for it, the lockdown. Na'Vi are fighting this.
Yeah, they're trying to play on the
left.
front foot, but FNATIC have dealt with it. FNATIC are trying to run for the hills. Chronicle tries to take a timing as well, and it doesn't go their way. And this throws this round
Time.
into
Trepidation.
yeah,
Absolute jeopardy. crashies has done all of the hard work so far.
10 seconds
yeah,
left.
but that spike needs to go down, and that's the most important part. There's 2 players for FNATIC here. alexiiik will attempt it, but he's going to be denied. Is it FNATIC once again? Make it 11-11.
And right at the death, we have an equaliser. We're about to enter Bedlam.
And alexiiik tries to take that back space, but he's been revealed, and Alpha getting that kill. But still, Navi hanging on the free, hanging on the edge. FNATIC still holding on to the site, but Boaster's found a little corner in which to work with. Navi will attempt that plan. Boaster getting one more. Hyper's pit being forced out of the Navi, forced out of the defense, but it's still not working out. FNATIC look to be the first team to grab 12. Ruxic looking for another angle, and it will net him 1, but there's 5, well, 4 more that he needs to find. Time so low, this is looking like FNATIC ready to close out this round and get close to closing out right. Have we seen them get that spike down on A? I don't think that'll be a massive problem. And then you've got the lockdown to create more delay on site. They just need to be able to stop the flood. alexiiik a little too careless there.
And only with the Marshal to try and make something happen. Chronicle closing the gap.
Oh, onto the site he goes. So the FNATIC, they're going to shut it out here. The lockdown, the only thing stopping the defense as alexiiik looks to deny! No way! He pushes FNATIC off his site.
And there's going to be a detainment on Alfajer as well. It's an effective 1v1, and he can reposition.
Both East boys. That's where they started their career. kaajak and alexiiik. Alfajer, the difference. Hiding in the corner, close to the spike. It has been halved. It's all about the next engagement.
Such a bold play.
He's gone for it. The spray